This is the UK's biggest Asian mix. This is Sunrise.
Sunrise Radio.
Good morning, it's 10:20. You're on Sunrise Radio with me, Shabnam Sahi. It gives me great pleasure to say a big warm welcome to Joanna Enso from the Sethi partnership. Joanna, welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you for having me.
Now, tell us a bit about what you do, Joanna, and particularly, of course, about the Sethi partnership. You're a group of solicitors, right?
Yes, that's right. I am a solicitor. I qualified in 2009. I'm a solicitor in the private client department, and myself, along with my colleagues, we act in the preparation of wills, lasting powers of attorney, drafting trust documents, and acting in the administration of estate. Myself, I'm actually also a member of the Society of Trust and Estate Practitioners, which is commonly referred to as STEP. And the firm itself was established in 1994, so for 26 years now. We are an award-winning firm in Eastcote, Ruislip. We are a Legal 500 firm with many accreditations, including the Lexel accreditation and also the STEP Will Writing Code, which is a specialist qualification in will preparation. We provide legal services in many areas of law, such as conveyancing, immigration, family and divorce, employment law, motoring offences, litigation, and, of course, wills and probate.
Why do you feel the need to reach out to our listeners right now? Because I'm guessing that COVID-19 has impacted your specialist area, which happens to be wills, right?
Yes, it has indeed. We have seen a significant increase in demand for will writing services. I would say in April and May 2020. As a firm, I think there's about a 65% increase in completed will instructions. That's compared to April and May 2019. I think that's because the pandemic, of course, and of course the distressing figures that we have seen in the news and are hearing about, that has focused people's minds on making sure their affairs are in order. The Ministry of Justice actually designated solicitors that act in the connection of the execution of wills as key workers. So we knew quite quickly after lockdown that we would be able to still offer our full will service. We were able to take instructions and conduct initial meetings by video call or telephone, but we knew we could still meet the clients and assist them in the execution of the stage of the will process in our fantastic outdoor office area, obviously while maintaining social distancing. In March and April, the whole industry were discussing the challenges of signing a will, as it has to be signed in accordance with very strict rules. And we had seen in the news that people were signing on car bonnets and very other imaginative ways. But we were able to offer people the comfort and the privacy of our outdoor office whilst maintaining social distancing and complying with other safety measures such as wearing gloves, masks, new pens for everybody, etc. So it's been really helpful that we've had this. Otherwise, it would have been a struggle, I think, to offer all our clients that full service.
Absolutely. So you're saying that you have adapted to the need of the hour, which is to maintain social distancing at all times, to keep your clients safe, to keep yourself safe, and yet provide them with this crucial service that you do.
Yes.
So, Joanna, give us some top tips. What could our listeners, what should they be doing? Because COVID-19 has changed the entire scenario, and I'm imagining that will writing is one of those things which people don't really think about when they're young. They tend to put it off. So what would you say to listeners, those who are now, in the light of the pandemic, maybe toying with the idea of getting a will made?
Yes, so my top tip is to make a will. And I think that most people know they should have one or they do want one, but it is a time issue. And we can help with that and take that stress out of it for we make it a simple process. We will help you, get it to a completed stage. We'll give you a nudge. We will just help you do that and get the will that you want drafted, and drafted, in a professional and legal way so it's valid. From an inheritance tax perspective, this is especially important in the community that we serve. The house prices in our area and lack of planning and that the nil rate band has been frozen since 2009 means that not having a will could inadvertently leave your family with a tax bill that could have been avoided if a will had been made. So very important. If you were to pass away without a will, then the intestacy rules don't always for the protection to your family that you may think they do. For example, cohabiting couples are not entitled to their partner's estate under the intestacy rules. Parents, again, for parents, it's very important making a will. They will be able to choose in their will who will be appointed as guardian for their child, rather than perhaps the local authority being involved in that decision. And finally, if you are divorcing or separating, you should make a will. If you are intending to get married and you are currently cohabiting, then your will should be drafted carefully to make sure it is not revoked. So essentially it's cancelled if you do then marry.
I'm in conversation with Joanna Enso of the Sethi Partnership. Joanna, for those of our listeners who after this conversation maybe want to get in touch with you to get all the details, please tell us how they could get in touch with the Sethi Partnership.
So they can call us on 0208 866 6464, or they can visit us on www.sethi.co.uk. So that's www.sethi.co.uk.
Joanna, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Shabnam. It's been great talking to you. Thank you.